everyone, welcome back to another video. In today's video I'm going to be using my GellyFit gel polishes. This one is SS297 and then this pinker one is called MP07. One of them was from the Gotcha collection and the other one was from a collection that I can't remember what the name was. Okay, so before I start, this set is heavily inspired by Beautiful in Light Stockholm. I am going to leave the picture that I saw here. I thought it was really cute. I really liked it. So I'm not her, she doesn't have an ombre on hers. I decided to make my set a little bit different. I was going to do a vertical ombre on two of the nails. So these are going to be the butterfly nails. I am blending the colours together. I don't know why I just didn't do it with my ombre brush. I'm trying to do it with the there was a little chip in the tip as well there, which was a bit annoying. Oh, I think I've got a runny nose. I'm a bit snuffly this morning. Right, so yeah, I'm just using the brush in the bottle to kind of blend the colours together. If you do this, make sure that you I didn't do it then. Make sure you clean the brush off before you put it back in the bottle, otherwise you will end up contaminating your colour. And also this is the first coat, so it doesn't have to be perfect. I was faffing around a little bit there, as I do. So that's going to go in the lamp for a cure. The GellyFit gel polishes need a 60-second cure in an LED lamp. So I'm going in now with the second coat. I like this colour. This darker pink is really nice. I like it a lot. And then this side we're going to go in with that lighter pink. And again, I haven't got a lot of product on my brush. So I'm going to just start to wipe over the darker pink, just to try and blend a little bit. And then I just end up using my detailer brush for this bit. If I'd have used my ombre brush, it probably would have gone a bit quicker, but I did not. Also, the blend it's not perfect, to be fair. But there we go. It is what it is. And I will repeat this process on a second nail. So her butterfly nails, those are my ombre nails. This is the faff moment. Anyway, once I've decided that I finished, I do give that a 60-second cure. And then this bit is me telling you that I'm going to do that on this nail as well. And then if you don't have one of those spongy applicator things, you can use this like little eyeshadow applicator brush thingy sponge that I've got here. I've put a little bit of All Kill White on my palette. Look how little I used. I don't want to waste these because they're quite expensive, but they're lovely. So I'm like, how tight am I? Anyway, using my sponge, I have to add to it about 3 times because I didn't put enough on. I've put a little bit of gel polish on my sponge and I'm just going to dab that onto the nail to make like cloud shapes. I think clouds are one of the easiest things to do when it comes to nail art, and I love doing clouds, especially with these little eyeshadow applicators. They're so easy, and actually I prefer using these to one of those, you know, those round sponge things, the spongy tools. They can be quite big. Whereas these eyeshadow applicators, you can get a nice sort of nice precise, you know, you can be a bit more precise with it, which I like. So I'm going to do the same on this nail because they're both going to be the same. I'm just putting the clouds in slightly different places, but I do about 3 or 4 clouds on each nail. Get off any fluff. Sometimes you will get fluff on your nail because of the eyeshadow applicator. Fluff likes to stick on everything, let's be honest. Those are going to go in the lamp for a cure. And then actually you could flash cure those, to be honest. You don't actually need a full cure for those. What we're going to do is do a second coat, and you can go right up to the line that you did previously, or you can add like a second line just in front of it. And it just makes it look like the cloud is like a little bit layered. Do you see what I mean? There's a bit of fluff there, a little bit of whatever. I will get that off in a second. There we go. And it just adds a little bit more, it just makes the cloud a little bit more sticky outy because it's got another layer of gel polish, and it gives it a little bit more detail. Texture? Detail. I don't know what the word is. I'm going to do the same on this one. I have sped this bit up because you saw me do what I did on the first nail. So it's literally just repeating the same process. And that little hair, that I will get that off in a minute, because we don't want those on there, do we? There we go. Okay, so those are going to go in for a full cure now. And then I do have nail sugar decals with butterflies on, but they were too big. So I looked through my stickers, and these are from Shein, these stickers. I'm just going to pick off a couple of the smaller purple butterflies and place them randomly onto the nails. Again, only on the cloud nails, because that's the only nails that she had butterflies on. Butterflies? What? I don't know why I said it like that. So yes, so that's what we're doing on these. And then I'm going to pick another one. It was hard picking. I was like, there's too much choice. So I went with this one. And then again, this one's going to go on the other nail in a slightly different area. Like so. Ta-da! Aren't they cute? Okay, so for the next 3 nails, I'm going to do... one nail is going to be this darker pink. The coverage on this one is gorgeous. You do have to be careful though, because I have found that this one, if you put this one on too thick, it does wrinkle, or it did for me. But this one is so pigmented, so make sure that your coat is nice and thin. And then these last 2 nails I'm going to do in the lighter pink. Again, I'm making sure that I'm not putting this on too thick, because you don't need it on thick. And then they will have a 60-second cure. These tips are not great tips. I think they were the cheap ones from Shein. And I've come to the decision that I'm not too keen on them. Can you see at the bottom? They've got little pokey outy bits. I don't like that. But anyway, they were only cheap. You get what you pay for, don't you? Right, I'm going to do 2 coats on those nails. Ta-da! Fast forward. So there we go. We've got 2 pinks, 1 darker pink, and our 2 butterfly nails. So on the other nails, she has like a cute little border. So what I'm doing is I'm using that eyeshadow applicator brush, sponge thing again. And I'm going to dab some of the white around the edge of the... I'm going to do it on this lighter pink nail and on that darker pink nail. Obviously, the border will show up more on the darker pink. But I thought we'll do it on one of each. We'll see what happens. So I'm going to repeat what I just done on this dark pink. I think it looks better on the darker pink because you can see it more. But this first dabby dab, I'm trying to keep it quite thin. I don't want it too solid, too opaque. So I'll pop those in the lamp for a flash cure. And then I'm just going to go around the edge again, especially on this lighter pink one. Because the pink is really pale, so I wanted you to be able to see some of the white. There we go. That's a bit more visible, isn't it? And I'm going to do the same on this one. I wanted to try and keep it more towards the edge than the middle. There we go, that'll do, I think. More dabbing. Okay, they're going to go in for a cure. And then on the outside edges, around the outside edges, look at my camera, it's rubbish. When I zoom in too far, it's because I dropped it and I broke the lens. Oh, so annoyed with myself. Right, now I'm using my detailer brush and some of the All Kill White to create the little, like, florally bits on the edges, on the outside edges. Now, I find it more difficult to work with gel. I wish I'd used a gel paint. But actually, these weren't too bad. They were actually pretty good to work with. So I'm just making some like spriggy bits. I don't know what you want to call them. And every time I do a little cluster of these, I'll just give it a flash cure. Because it's not gel paint, it's gel polish, and it's thinner than gel paint. So I didn't want to lay it down and then the gel polish sort of spread a bit. I didn't want it to spread anymore, if that makes sense. So I'm just going to keep adding these little curved lines. And I'm going to do that on the pink one as well. I went out of shot a lot, so I was going to show you me doing the whole nail, but it didn't work out very well. But moving forward, those are them done. The ones with the florally outside, I mean. And then I'm gonna matte top coat them. So firstly, I matte top coat the butterflies. I don't think I quite knew what I was going to do with the other two yet. So you'll see that I cure the butterflies and then I put it in the lamp. But I should have done the other nails at the same time. So make sure you cover the whole nail because you don't want any streaky bits or any bits that are still shiny. There we go. That's what they would look like if they were shiny, actually, if it wasn't cured. And then these, I decided to matte top coat these as well. What would look quite nice is if the nail was matte but the white details were shiny. That would be quite nice. Okay, so this is going to be matte top coated as well, obviously. 60 seconds in the lamp, and then we can move on to that last nail. So I'm going to be using Nail Sugar's Diamond Dust Glitter. This one is lovely. I don't feel like I've done it any justice. It's really, really nice in real life. So this is it. It's a fine glitter. I'm also using the GellyFit Level 2 top coat. This is a no wipe top coat. This is one of the thicker consistency top coats. They do, the level 1, I believe, is the runnier consistency. I ended up going for the level 2. I'm not quite sure. I want to try both of them eventually. They both have their uses. So I've covered the whole nail. I'm not going to cure it. I'm going to take that Diamond Dust Glitter from Nail Sugar and I'm going to sprinkle it all over that uncured top coat. You can get 10% off Nail Sugar, by the way, using my code NATMUG10. And I will leave the link to the GellyFit UK website down below. There we go. Look, it's so pretty. I'm just going to dab the sides in. And then I'm going to cure that in a lamp. When I sugar, sometimes I like to give it a double cure. It just depends what glitter I'm using. I think, oh, does it? I don't know. If it's like a dark, oh, I don't know. Give it a double cure, actually, just to be on the safe side. Brush off any excess with a hard brush. And then I'm just going to add some crystals to the butterfly nail. So I decided to use my Nail Sugar clear crystals today. Again, you can also get 10% off these using the code NATMUG10. I'm going to sprinkle these out into my flip tray. Like so. These are all mixed sizes, obviously, and they're round flat backs and they're non-hot fix. So we're going to use the smaller size crystals in here. And I'm using the Nailchemy Crystal Totalist Gem Glue. So using the pointy thingy on the end of my crystal picker, I'm just going to place the gem glue where I had a little bit of an accident with this one. Look, it pinged off. So I'm going to put 4 crystals on this one. I'm just going to clean up that gem glue that I smeared by accident. I'm just going to wipe some of that off. Otherwise we're going to end up with like a shiny line and I don't want that. And then I'm just going to take 4 of the smaller crystals and place them on the gem glue. There we go. The gem glue needs a 60-second cure also, so that will go in my lamp for 60 seconds. I was like, shall I put another one? And I was like, no, less is more sometimes. I'm not quite sure what I was thinking of on this nail, because I put the, I don't know, I feel like I put the crystals in a really weird place. I was like, do I? I was like, I don't know. So I just like, yeah, and then I was like, okay, I'll put one more down there, but it looks like they're all in a line. I don't know, but anyway, it doesn't look that bad. And again, that's going to go in for 60 seconds. And then I think that's them done. Oh, what I'll do is I will link Beautiful in Light's Instagram account down below so you can go and see her nails are lovely. But anyway, I hope you liked this video. If you did, please leave me a like. If you haven't already, do consider subscribing. It is completely free. Websites and discount codes will be down below for you to have a look at. I think that's it. Yes, God bless. And I'll see you tomorrow. I haven't got a video for tomorrow. I might do a live. I don't know yet. Not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.